And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. And our game tonight featuring the Washington Bullets as they go up against the Detroit Pistons. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. And we've got David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. Now, here is Aguirre. The shot missing.
The defense has to feel fortunate with that miss. He's not usually the guy you want to leave open from downtown.
The floor general that time going upstairs for that finish.
Oh, Clark, and a point guard that can elevate like that, he has got a lot of value in this league, no doubt about it.
Without a doubt. That ability adds another dimension to the offense.
Nailed from three-point land.
And that's exactly what they want to do, get him open looks early.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. It's a 5-point game. To the middle. Lambeer, good. So much excitement, Clark, surrounding a season opener. Think these players have any game one jitters?
Absolutely. I mean, it's normal and it's human. How could they not? I mean, they've been waiting for this moment all season long, so I'm sure it's tough to keep those emotions in check. But you got to make the butterflies fly in formation, man.
To the inside. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
With that off-the-charts vertical, Rodman gets up and throws it down easily.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Here's Big Red, and the three ball is good. Big Red's got 6 points.
With a shooter of his talent, you have to do more defensively. Really chase him off his spots.
And, well, that looks like an intentional foul there. Any idea why, Clark?
No idea at all, Kevin. I mean, maybe he wanted a break? Come on, man. I assume he'll be hearing about that one because that was not a good play.
Now here's Thomas. Dumar's with it. Rodman passes to Dumars. It's blocked.
Hey, you could feel that throwback from here.
Goes up with it again. Thomas gets the bucket.
Boy, Thomas getting exactly what he wanted there. That's a high percentage look for him. Really nice looking stroke.
Fires from deep. Wang can't get it to go.
You know, normally he sinks those threes.
Nice job by the defender, not allowing him to have an easy look.
Washington has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. To the wing right side. Unloads. Good as the jump shot falls.
Getting assertive out there. If you see your shot, take it.
Pistons trail by 4. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Aguirre, no good.
I think he got too fast there. Got ahead of himself, and it cost him.
And they get it back. Rebounded by Lambeer. For Detroit, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
Such an excellent teammate. Dumar's guys appreciate when he passes it to them when they're open.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Sally, he's checked in for Detroit. For Washington, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Here's Big Red, sinks the three-pointer. Big Red's got 9. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Why'd they foul there? Let it go.
Time and score. You have to be aware of both.
Here's Thomas. There's the screen to the paint. Poked away.
Terrible pass right there. The defense was all over that. He made things very simple for them.
Turning defense into emphatic offense.
And Clark, we might see a timeout coming up here.
For sure.
Yeah, that is the definition of a momentum play. His team is fired up right now.
Spins. That's to Lambier. Second shot opportunity. Count it. Good. Lambier's got his second basket of the game.
Relentless in his approach. Lambier comes at you every minute he's on the floor.
Here's Wang. And again, Washington with the triple.
You would think they were really feeling good in warm-up because they started this game hot out of the gates.
And their shot selection has been excellent. Great patience shown by them.
Now, here's Dumars. Still scoreless. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it.
And that pass just got away from him. Well off the start.
For the Pistons, Edwards checked in for Lambier. Rodman comes in for Aguirre. And Walker subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Pistons trail by 8. 1:21 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Sally. Ellison with the rebound. And so the ball out of bounds. Rodman touched it last. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. Here's Big Red. He's got 11. Launches a 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, they had a plan coming into this one, and they have executed on it perfectly.
Yeah, getting out ahead early on by stifling the competition on both ends of the floor.
Now, here's Dumars. Tries it from 19. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
An efficient scorer at all 3 levels. Dumars is especially confident from mid-range.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Big Red, guarded by Walker, stolen by Dumars. Into the lane. Rebound, Washington.
It was a good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative, to say the least.
Here's Red Hot. And again, Washington with the triple.
Draining threes left and right, making it rain from behind the arc.
Nothing the D is doing has worked, which is why they are going to continue gunning from outside the arc.
Here's Bedford. No dice from the high post. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Washington leads by 12. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Washington.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponents in transition tonight. Right away, they're finding points off the fast break.
Adams against Walker. Over Adams. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Washington leading now by 12. Nice ball movement by Washington. The tray. Big Patty. That's good.
Good range shooting is all about concentration. He had that one locked in.
Walker against Adams. Here's Sally. The kick out to Walker. Pass to Rodman. Outside Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Rodman with the basket on the assist by Thomas. 6 points for Dennis Rodman.
Rodman picks his spots wisely on offense. And there he takes advantage of the good look inside.
Here's Big Daddy. Oh, my goodness.
Man.
And that one is hammered home.
Tell you what, if they're going to try to get back and even the score in this one, playing soft defense like that is not the recipe.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, there was a serious lack of rim protection on that play for sure.
And for a coach, there's nothing more maddening than allowing wide open looks at the rim.
Easy buckets like that, just what the doctor ordered to get them back into this ball game.
They need something to light that fire, and that, you're right, may be it.
Yeah, right to the rim and left nothing to chance with the dunk.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
Okay, fans, get on up for your Washington answer.
So for the Pistons, Sellers checked in for Bedford. And it's Howard in for Thomas. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Walker with it. Now defended by Adams. Here's Rodman, and Grant sends it back.
Gets that big paw up. Grant with the denial.
Hammonds, he's checked in for Washington. Then for the Pistons, Bedford comes in for Dennis Rodman. And Thomas subbed in for Howard. Sellers passes to Thomas. Double team on Thomas. Pass to Sally. 4 on the clock. Releases. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Washington leading now by 16. Left side, Grant. And he comes up with the deuce. In September, it was announced that the U.S. would use pros at the Summer Games. And this summer in Barcelona, Mike, it should be incredible.
You don't have to imagine anymore. We will see a team with Jordan, Bird, Magic, Ewing, all together. A dream come true this summer.
What do you think? I mean, like, they have all those guys. It's an all-star team, but it's a super all-star team. One team with all those players. Is there enough room?
This is just a reminder to the rest of the world that if we put all of our weapons together, we're pretty darn good in basketball. Our game.
Here's Thomas. Following the three-pointer by Washington. It's deflected. Fast break. Here we go. English dishes to Grant. There's the triple. Drills it from outside. Grant's got 5 points in the quarter.
They've gotten out to a big lead because of superior play on both ends.
No better way to do it. It's much easier to win games when you own both sides of the floor.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Washington making some changes. Wang, he's checked in for Hammonds. Red Hot comes in for Grant, and Buckner subbed in for Adams. And a different look here for the Pistons. Dundeer's checked in for Bedford. McGuire comes in for Sally. Joe Dumars, he's checked in for Thomas. Isaiah Thomas is subbed in for Walker.
Boy, are they locked in on offense, knocking down every shot right now.
And the other team has to step it up on defense. No excuse letting them torch you like this.
Struggling to find their flow while the other team is on the roll.
Yeah, this drought is really hurting them. They've got to mix things up and try and snap out of it.
And again, Washington with the triple. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Stolen away. Here's Red Hot.
Remaining in the first half.
And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Red Hot's got 5.
There are very few guys that can hit those type of shots.
Thomas passes to Aguirre. Out to the right wing. Here's Sellers. That's in there, coming off the assist from Aguirre. Sellers has got his first basket.
Nice vision by Aguirre, creating an easy scoring opportunity by finding the open man.
Got that one up quick. 8 points for Big Daddy.
You know, you'd think the height mismatch would run him off the perimeter. No, sir. Didn't happen there.
Takes more than just some extra inches to deter him. He was committed to getting his shot.
Rodman, he's checked in for Sellers.
Coming onto the floor for the Pistons, number 10, Dennis Rodman.
1:20 left in the first half. Down low, here's Lambier. Ellison with the rebound. Washington shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Kept alive. Here's Red Hot. Aguirre covering, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Big Daddy's checked in for Washington. Big Red comes in for English.
Number 17.
Pistons shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Here's Thomas, and it's good from the elbow. Thomas got his second bucket of the game to go.
With his first-rate handles, Thomas keeps the defense on their heels. That's why it's so difficult to defend his pull-up jumpers.
Here's Wang. Rodman covering, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Draws the whistle and nearly gets it to fall.
That would have been an impressive and one, but instead, he'll shoot 2 at the line.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That one is off. And he can't hit the second.
Hard workers are an invaluable part of any team, and that's definitely something he brings to the table. He really hustles out there.
Here's Wang. 8 points for him. Goes back up. It's tipped. Shot clock at 3. And another shot. That's good on the jump shot. Wang's got 10. Outside Dumars. It's rebounded by Big Daddy.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
And no good on the last-second attempt this time. And so it's Washington out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Big Red.
Looking to keep that rhythm he found in the first half going right now.
He's more than capable, and best believe they're going to keep the ball in his hands.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. And here are the Pistons now. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Shot on the wing. Thomas, no luck.
He'd like that one back. That's normally a shot he makes.
Here's Wang. He's guarded by Thomas. Wang with the bucket. Wang's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Washington. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Outside, Lambier. And it's off from three-point range. They are in complete control, coach, of this game.
There's no question, without a doubt, they've been firing on all cylinders.
In every way, you're right. Red hot, no good. And, well, Detroit shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today.
Not the biggest four-man out there. However, his great leaping ability, it more than makes up for his lack of height.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Goes to Detroit.
Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
Now here's Rodman. He's got 8. And here we go. Washington fast break. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Hits it from three-point range. Wang's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Incredible two-way play.
Yeah, offense and defense.
Steals lead to points. The defense doesn't have time to get set.
Now here's Thomas. Rodman sets the screen for Thomas. And it's blocked. They retain possession. And Dumars gets it to go. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And there's the drive. And it's good for 2. 19 points for Big Daddy.
Plays with so much ferocity, erasing that size mismatch clearly.
He won't be bullied in there regardless of the height disadvantage.
Offensive rebound. Got a piece of it. And they'll keep possession. Here's Big Red. 14 points for him. High arcing shot. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And their offense so much more efficient here in the second half. I like what I see.
Yeah, things really tilting their way. They've got all the momentum.
Now, here's Lambeer. Here's Aguirre. Can't connect from short range. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Buries the long-range jumper.
Enjoying this big lead, and right now they look unstoppable on offense.
Everything is going exactly how their coach drew it up. Top to bottom, this is the pinnacle of execution.
Here's Thomas. Pass to Rodman. Lambeer with it. Will it go? Got a hand on it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. And Washington going with a whole new group here. And then for Detroit, Sally, he's checked in for Aguirre. And Walker subbed in for Thomas. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Dumars misses. For Washington, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. A minute 50 left to play here in the third. The shot's good.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
The Pistons shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Rodman no good. Here's Washington now. They're on a 16-4 run. Adams finds English. Good on the three-point shot. English has got his second bucket tonight.
Three-pointers clearly the difference for them here in the second half.
Tough to guard a whole team from beyond the arc. They've got it going.
He takes it in.
You know, his scoring has just been AWOL this quarter.
I'm not sure what the issue is, but his team is doing what they can to try and get him going.
Making the defense look powerless. I mean, taking it right inside for the bucket there.
They better be. It has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
Now, here's Walker. Hasn't made one yet. Sally's shot is off. There's 48 seconds left in the third. And here's English for 3. They get it again. Pass to Adams. Now, here's Grant. Inside. Here's Hammonds. Clock at 6. Here he goes. And he jams it with authority.
When you're aggressive and attack, good things happen.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Pistons. Pass to Sally. That one goes. Count it.
Assistant, Darryl Walker.
Grant for three. Drills the three-pointer. Grant's got 8 points.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Here's Adams. And so it's Washington, able to put on a show for the ages. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Outside, Walker. Pass to Simmons. Here's Sally. And it's blocked. Adams outside. English on the wing. Guarded by Simmons. Adams taking his time here. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Washington.
They've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggressiveness.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Brad Sellers.
And the technical free throw is good. And the Pistons making a change here. Howard's checked in. Here's Sally. Bedford passes to Walker. And here is Howard. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Bedford, no good. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Drive by Adams, and the shot is good.
Found the crease, took advantage, and got it in close.
An edge to this lead. They're having their way.
And for the Pistons, they're shooting just 28%. They're offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Here's Bedford. And Grant sends it back. Shot's good by Sellers. And so it's Washington with it. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. There's the three. And again, Washington with the triple.
I think the defense has to turn that knob a bit. Ramp it up some. You can't allow him to get those kinds of outside looks.
Especially when you're already trailing. It's time to lock it down out there.
Now here's Howard. Knocks it loose. Pass to Sellers. And it's blocked. And here we go. Washington fast break. Grant with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Now Adams. This one for three. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
How about the damage they've done from deep? Sniping away with great confidence.
They're certainly taking threes in bunches. Can't blame them given the results they're seeing right now.
Now here's Walker. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. Finished off the break. Adams has got 10 points here in the second half.
What a power surge by these guys. They can't miss.
Literally, what a stretch.
And Mike, there's a surprise. An intentional foul.
That's an interesting decision there. Not sure why he decided to foul in that situation.
I'm not either. And the Pistons making a change here. Bill Lambier's checked in for Bedford. McGuire comes in for Sellers. Joe Dumars, he's checked in for Howard. And Isaiah Thomas is subbed in for Walker. Now, here's Thomas. Here's Dumars. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Dumars fully understands his role in this offense, including what shots to take.
Grant finds English. Back to Grant. A three. Offensive rebound. Here's Hammonds. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Look, you'll take that shot every time up the floor.
Thomas down low. Adams defending. Here's Acquire. And Grant sends it back. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Rodman, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Number 10, Dennis Rodman.
Dumars kicks to Thomas. English with some nice defense. Now, here's Grant. Adams outside. English on the wing. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nothing like setting someone up. Feels better than making a shot. To me, at least.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Up top, Lambier. All sorts of time. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. English with it. Picked up by Rodman. Thomas against Adams. The kick out to English. Drains the three-pointer. English has got 5 points in the quarter.
Perfect pass there. Understanding how to set up his teammate.
Thomas against Adams. Now, here's Thomas. D right on him. Detroit, no good that time either.
Not officially a block, but it's one in my book.
He really affected the shot. Was in great position. Textbook defense.
Let's look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly command. And dominant performance here for the Bullets.
Mike, this was a confident win, wasn't it? The outcome not in question down the stretch.
It wasn't especially close, and they created that separation with their execution and attention to detail.
Something a coach always stresses. And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Big Daddy.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
The offensive rebound. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fires from way outside. Rebound, Detroit.
That was unexpected to say the least. What a misguided decision there.
No idea what he was thinking there. And his teammates look just as confused as we are.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
They just continue to own the offensive glass, not taking it easy on the defense at all.
A solid win in front of the home crowd. They put on quite a show for the fans tonight.
The fans got their money's worth with this one. Great win in front of a terrific crowd.
It's Thomas on the wing. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one.